Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Any big plans this weekend?
We might go to Iowa.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yeah,
How long will you be gone?
just for, I think, 3 or 4 days.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. For family?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. That's cool. Well, if you do go, I hope you have a safe trip.
thanks.
And tell your sister I said hi.
Okay, I will.
I'm just waiting for people, so you guys get your warm-ups going. Sorry, dog issues. Okay. Pull up your warm-up. We'll go at 46, 47, give or take. Bryce, glad to see ya. See you, Brooke. We're going to start with the warm-up, so open your Google Doc and answer the question here and just, we'll wait another minute here. Good to see you, Vern. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start the warm-up. So here we go. Let me share my screen with you. Remind me to make an announcement for voting for homecoming. So just in case I forget, sometimes I get a little involved in what I'm doing. Okay, so here's your warm-up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Start your 2 minutes. N1, only answer that question. And make sure it's in complete sentences with capitals and periods, please. Double check to make sure it is done correctly. 55 seconds. Twenty seconds. Okay, time's up. Okay, so I'm going to read an email from Mrs. Collins to everybody here. So let me pull that up really quick so I can read it to you. Okay, so it says, the Google Classroom is where you will vote for homecoming, king, queen, winter carnival reps, and king and queen and other class events. So currently there is a form in the classroom if you are interested in becoming a class officer. Are you interested in becoming a class officer? Complete the form and submit a 1-minute video explaining why you want to be a class officer and what class officer position you're running for. This video will be put up for voting purposes for your classmates. Submit a video of yourself explaining why you want to be a class officer and what position you want to run for. Download the video onto the Google Drive and share with editing rights with collinsm@penfield.net. And then there's a different code for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So you can either email Mrs. Collins or you can email me. If you want me to just tell you right now, I can. But that's totally up to you. If you want that information, I can share it with you. So just let me know if that's something you're interested in with that. Yeah, so you go to Google Classroom and you'll put in the code, and I have to give that to you, or you can email Miss Collins and ask her. But all I need to know, if you want it right now, I need to know what grade you're in, and then I can give you the code. So Brianna, I will give the freshman code, so listen up. So what you would do is just go to Google Classroom, and when you join the class, this is the code you're going to put in, okay? So the code for the freshman class, no capitals at all. It's EXB 6RHE. Let me know if you want that again. Oh, you don't need the code. Okay. Okay. Does anybody else want? I gave you the freshman code. Does anyone else want a different?
I got a question.
Yes.
So I ain't in the Google Classroom. So like I don't know how to do a warm up or nothing because I'm in the classroom.
Okay. So Bryce, are you in Google Classroom? Are you able to get mine?
No, I ain't even. I'm not
Okay.
in nothing.
Okay. Let me give you the code really quick. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The code is SW
All right.
2W 6RD.
All right.
Got it? Okay. Let me know if I can help you in any other way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anybody else that wants any information that for the voting or officers or anything like that? Okay. Either tell me in the chat or on mic, have you all seen on your WIP or your weekly instructional plan where there's announcements every Monday? Can somebody tell me whether they've seen it or not? Okay. All right. Thank you. So I'm going to show you where that is. And then, like when we had, and some freshmen may not know this, but when we had seminar, remember, we would always have announcements during seminar. And so this kind of is taking the place of that. So I'm going to show you, let me share you my screen so you guys can see where this is and how to deal with this. All right, give me 1 second. Like having poor behaved children, only they are of the canine type. They're naughty sometimes. Okay, today being one of them. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so you're gonna go and you guys hopefully know how to bring up your whip. I believe it's on the Panther portal page. I'm pretty sure it's on the Penfield home screen where you want to just look for it. I probably won't say whip, it'll say weekly instructional plan. But this is where like all your teachers put your assignments, they put due dates, they put links to their Google Classroom, links to resources. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully you've all been able to access this. If not, I'm telling you where it is. Okay, so like this is mine. And so this is, I do it every week, just like all your teachers are supposed to be doing. So every week it's updated. So I have a YouTube channel. So if you miss class, you just come to your whip and you go to the YouTube channel. And if you miss like today, let's say, you should know what the date is because I will do them by date. If you want to just go to a direct link to your class meets, that's right here by hour. And then this is what we're doing this week, okay? The only thing I got to go back and change is this demo. I'm going to push that back into the next week because I completely forgot to do it. I did the demo, but I just forgot to assign it, I guess. So anyway, so this is the whip, but up here where it says PHS weekly announcements, you should be able to click this every week, and Mr. Hutchins will have announcements on there, just like Mrs. Collins' announcement about the video and officers and things like that, and anything else that's up and coming. Like something that might have been on there was when the each class came to the school and paid money to paint their parking spot. So that would have been on the weekly announcements, upcoming sports events. Like Mrs. Royer put out a newspaper, and so that would be on there, like a link to go to the newspaper and for you to look at it and see what was on there. But anyway, and it gives, you know, like it gives the times of your classes. I try to put due dates, you know, in red, things like that. Office hours are here. So like if you ever want to come to my office hours, you just come to the whip and you click on office hours and it takes you right to the office hours. And all your teachers should have a setup like this so that you don't have to keep clicking in all these different areas. You can just come to your whip. You can get to your meets. You can get to office hours. You know, like I have my YouTube channel, you can just click to that, you know, instead of having to go to YouTube, figure out where I am, you know, all of that. So this is just like a central location where you can get to a lot of stuff. Okay, so put a 1 in the chat if you knew about this whip, if you already knew about it. Okay. Okay, good. Well, that makes me a little happy that you all at least know about it. That's good. Okay, cool. Well, great. And I went over it for nothing, but you know, hopefully some of you that aren't familiar with it, it helped. That's good. Okay, so I want to start off going over our worksheet that we were supposed to have in today at 9:40, and that was food at home and on the go. So if you guys could open that so that we could go over it, that would be great. One thing out of our way. So take a second and pull that up for me if you could. I'm just gonna double check attendance just because I'm trying to like coordinate something and I want to make sure I got everybody that's here. Okay, I think. Okay, so give me 1 second here. Pull that up. It's called Food at Home and on the Go. It should be under Unit 1. So if you see that there. Okay. All right, so I'm hoping you guys have it up because I'm going to ask you the questions and hopefully you'll have an answer for me. So I am going to use, I'm sure you've seen this before, it's like a wheel. Yeah, maybe you saw me working on it. But that's what I'm going to use to call on people. So be ready to unmic and give me your best guess or your answer as it's on your paper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start here. All right, so Caitlin, is it true or false? Store eggs on the shelf located on the door of the refrigerator. Is that true or false?
I want to say false.
That's correct. And do you have any idea what should be replaced with on the door?
No.
Okay, anybody else have any idea what the wording should say in that sentence?
It's in the middle, right?
Yeah, like in the interior. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Justin, this is true or false? When you get home from the store, put away perishable foods first. Is that true or false?
Okay, that's just what I want to say true if I'm hot.
Yep, you got it. The answer is true. Good job.
And I work 5 days, so I'm like being.
Yeah. All right, Brianna, true or false? Keep the refrigerator at a temperature of 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
False.
False. Do you know what the answer should say?
40.
40. Good job. Number 4. Bryce, just do your best, okay? True or false? Keep a meat thermometer in your freezer to ensure a safe temperature. True or false? Keep a meat thermometer in your freezer to ensure a safe temperature. True or false?
My fault. Can you repeat that?
Yep, I sure can. Keep a meat thermometer in your freezer to ensure a safe temperature. True or false?
True.
Okay, so it's actually false. You do want a thermometer in there, but you want a freezer thermometer, not a meat thermometer.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Okay, number 5. Oh, we're going to spin that again. Caitlin's already gotten the question. We're spinning again. Lily, your question is, true or false? Store dry beans in the refrigerator. True or false? Lily.
She's not in here anymore.
Oh, she's not. Thank you for telling me that. All right, we'll go to Will. Your question is, true or false? Store dry beans in the refrigerator. True or false? Is Will here? Maybe I don't
No.
think Will's, no, okay. All right, what about Zach? Can you answer that question?
Is it true?
It is not true. You actually want to store dry beans in a cool, dry place for number 5. All right, let's see here. This is heavy on that one side. Let me try again real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go with Jacob because Justin's already had that question. All right, so Jacob, true or false? Chill cooked foods quickly to minimize growth of bacteria. True or false? Chill cooked foods quickly to minimize growth of bacteria. That goes to Jacob.
True.
You guys sound so convinced. Yes, true. All right, number 7. Air circulation helps food chill more quickly. The answer to that one is true. Number 8. Most leftovers will keep safely in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 weeks. Let's go with Vern. True or false? Most leftovers will keep safely in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 weeks. True or false? Vern.
He's sleeping again. Wait. I swear I have the dog. Yeah, I do. Okay. What
True or
question is
false?
this one?
Number 8.
Oh, false. Days, not weeks.
Yes, thank you, sir. Okay. Number 9. Wax paper and plastic wrap are suitable disposable food coverings. The answer to that is false. Aluminum foil and plastic wrap. Remember, wax paper, like if you were to try to, put it under the lip of the container, it won't stay. So it's just going to cause air to come in, but foil and plastic wrap will be able to stay. True or false? The sink base cabinet is a good place to store potatoes and onions. Answer is false. And the word should be changed to is not. Here's the next question. True or false? Wash hands with soap and water for 20 seconds before handling food. Let's see if Mackenzie, can you answer that question? True or false? Wash hands with soap and warm water for 20 seconds before handling food.
It's true.
Thank you. Next question. You do need to wash your hands after each time you cough and sneeze. True or false? Let's go with Zach.
True.
Yep. Okay. Wear gloves in the kitchen when you have a cold. The answer to that is false. You would wear gloves when you have a cut. So you're protecting, you have an open wound. You don't want that to get into any type of the food product. Next question. A plastic cutting board is easier to clean than a wooden one. See who will answer this one for us. Bryce. A plastic cutting board is easier to clean than a wooden one. True or false? Think about it. A plastic one versus a wooden one. Is the plastic one easier to clean?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, because the wood has the grains and different things in there. It has the ability to dry out and things like that. So, yep. Okay, number 15. A bacteria can grow on the blade of a can opener if it is not kept clean. I'm going to go with someone I haven't heard from yet. Let's go with Nick. True or false? Bacteria can grow on the blade of a can opener if it is not kept clean. Mr. Nick. Duckham. So would you say that you're here physically, just not mentally? Is that what I'm getting? Okay, let's go with Carson. What would you say, Carson? Bacteria can grow on the blade of a can opener if it is not kept clean?
That's true.
Yep, thanks. Okay, number 16. Dishcloths should be replaced daily. That's true. Number 17. Bacteria grow rapidly. Let's see. Bacteria grow least rapidly at a temperature between 60 degrees and 125 degrees Fahrenheit. The answer to that is false. It should say bacteria grow most rapidly at those temperatures. Number 18, cooking temperatures will kill most bacteria. That's true. Refrigerate leftovers only after cooling to room temperature. That's false. You should put them in the fridge as soon as possible. Number 20, the safest place to thaw foods is on the kitchen counter. Let's go with, let's see, who haven't I talked to? Dakota. True or false? The safest place to thaw foods is on the kitchen counter. True or false?
It'd be false. It's in the fridge.
Thank you. That's correct. Number 21. It's a good idea to taste meat before serving to be sure it is completely done. That is false. It is a bad idea. Basically, cut it and look and see if it's pink. 22. Undercooked eggs may contain E. coli bacteria. Let's go with Matt. The question is, uncooked eggs may contain E. coli bacteria. True or false? Matt Shaw. True or false? Do we have another one here? Physically, not mentally? Duly noted. Oh, who can answer that question? True or false? Uncooked eggs may contain E. coli bacteria.
It's false.
Okay, and then what does it carry?
Salmonella.
Salmonella.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I said that right.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, you did. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to stop my wheel here. Okay. The last two. Microwave ovens tend to cook food less evenly than regular ovens. True or false? What do you think on that? True. Yep. And then pack food to go in an insulated bag or cooler. True or false?
True.
True. Yep. All right. Perfect. Good job, guys. For those of you that were participating. Okay. So, I now want to, if you got one wrong, Brianna, I would change it to the right one because I'm going to grade on accuracy. So, okay. All right. So, Tuesday, not last week, we were doing a PowerPoint. And so I want to continue with that. Dakota, you got a question for me?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to put my mic on.
Oh, that's okay. I just didn't know if you had something you wanted to say. Okay. All right. So, I mentioned on Tuesday that when I showed you the PowerPoint that a lot of the information on it is going to be on your test. So it's really important that you jot the notes down if you want to do well, because remember, you are allowed to use notes on your test. So, all right, let's go to the PowerPoint, pull out your notes. Either you put them on a Google Doc or you have them on line paper or whatever it is you keep them on. Okay, so we're going to finish this up today. It's not going to take us a ton of time. So here we go. I got to get my notes out myself here. All right, so we're going to talk about people and public food safety. So the food chain includes the producer, which are known as the farmers. The food processors and the distributors are known as the companies who pack and ship the foods. You have your government agencies that kind of oversee that all procedures are being followed, as well as consumers. Remember, you also can protect yourself by, not buying dented cans, being aware of pull dates, even either at the store or at home, and that you're one of the first lines of defense as far as whether you get foodborne illness or not. Okay. You do have to know what these acronyms are. So FDA stands for Food Drug Administration. They are responsible for all foods except, so they don't have to worry about meats, poultry, seafood, eggs, everything else though. And they're also responsible to oversee any recalls that get called in, and to research them and figure out, pull stuff from the shelf or follow the line of transmission, and just to figure out all of that information. The USDA is the United States Department of Agriculture, and the FSIS, which is Food Safety and Inspection Service. They actually work together to provide safe poultry, meat, and egg products. The USDA also is in charge of a hotline that consumers can call in if they have issues with meat or poultry. And so those are some acronyms that I would write down. Some of you probably know FDA. That's one that you hear a lot of. And I know you hear a lot of the USDA too, but you might not think what the acronym stands for. I know you've heard of USDA, but can you tell me what the letters stand for? That's a whole nother issue. Okay, you do have to know these acronyms. So NMFS is the National Marine Fish Service. Okay, maybe not. Basically, it's a voluntary service inspection. They don't inspect everything unless it's a really high quality type of fish. So like I would think of maybe like crab or lobster or something like that are considered more high standard. EPA, I'm sure you've heard of this one too, Environmental Protection Agency. They're more concerned about like pesticides and water sanitation because that has to do with our environment. So they're going to be more prone to be worried about those types of things and how they affect our food. So, okay. And the last one, I think this is our last one. Yeah. The FTC, which is the Food Trade Commission, they regulate food advertisement and nutritional value of products. So, people that develop a new product, they want to advertise for it, or they, have to have certain things on a food label, and it all has to be truthful. Okay. So they monitor that and make sure that it's all, fits on that continuum.
Is it federal or food?
Say what?
Is it federal or food?
Federal?
Yeah.
Yeah, Federal Trade Commission.
Okay, because I heard that you said Food Trade Commission.
Oh, did I?
I don't know.
I don't know. I meant federal. Maybe I did say food. Who knows? Sorry if I did. I'm looking right at it, so I don't know. Okay, and then that's the end of that. Okay. Let me get us out of here. Okay. So now if you go in Google Classroom, you should be able to go to classwork. And under Unit 1, there should be something called a contaminator. And I want you to click on that. Okay, and it should look like this. So I don't know who's been talking to me, if it was Mackenzie or Brianna. I don't know which one. But can you tell me if you can get the document open?
I have it open.
Okay, perfect. All right. So let's say, let's reconvene at, like maybe at 27. So at 10:27, I don't want you going anywhere. I just want you to work on this for about 10 minutes. Okay. So, go through each question and then just answer it the best you can. And then we're going to go over the answers. Okay. So about 10 minutes, you working on this. Don't turn it in until we get done with the right answers. So if you do get a wrong answer, you can switch it out. But this document will come in handy for your test. So I want to make sure you get the right answers. So take about 10 minutes to work on it. And then I'll come back and we'll go over those answers. Okay. Thanks, Brianna. Nick and Matthew Shaw, if you are here mentally, can you put a 1 in the chat, please? Matt Shaw and Nick. Put a 1 in the chat if you are here mentally. Four more minutes. Let me know if you need more time, but all classes, it's taken about that amount of time to get it done. So. 3 more minutes. Try to finish up if you can.
Once we're done, are we allowed to leave?
No, you are not.
Okay.
Thanks for asking, Dakota. Two more minutes. We're going to go over this. One more minute. Yeah, don't turn it in, Carson, because I want to go over it.
Yeah, I accidentally turned it in, like right when I finished.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll read you, if I call on you, I'll read you the question with the answers, and you can just tell me.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
What if I don't finish it?
Then you're in deep trouble. No. Just go through it with us, and then make sure you fill it out completely. Okay?
All right. And then I submit it after?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, right.
Okay. All right. So, Allison, you're going to do the first one that I ask, and then Brianna the second, and then Zach the third. So just know what's up and coming. So, Allison, which of the following is true regarding foodborne illness? Is it A, B, C, or D? Do you have that question as your number one?
Yes.
Okay. So what did you answer to that?
I said D, all of the above.
Excellent. Good job. All right, Brianna, you're next. Single-cell microorganisms that live in soil, water, or bodies of plants and animals are called what? A, B, C, or D?
I said D.
That's correct. Good job. Zach, a blank is an organism that lives off a host organism. A, B, C, or D?
C.
Yes, good job. Okay, so Dakota, you're going to be the next one. Caitlin, you're going to be after Dakota, and then Vern, you're going to be after Caitlin. Okay?
What did he say?
I
Mine
finished my
glitched.
Carson, so you're gonna have to read it.
Okay, Brianna, you talk first. What?
What was the answer to that one? It glitched.
Oh, on number 3?
Yeah.
C.
Oh. Okay.
Parasite. Yep. Did everyone hear that one?
What are you talking about?
Caitlin, say again.
Which Caitlin were you talking about?
Oh, do we have 2 of you in here? We do, don't we? That is a good question. I'm going to go with you.
Okay.
Yes, there are 2 of you. You're right. And if you look on the screen, you guys are side by side. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, all right. So Dakota, this is your question. A disease-causing agent that is the smallest type of life form is called a what? A, B, C, or D?
I finished like Carson. You're gonna have to read me the possible
Okay.
answers.
That's okay. A, protozoan, B, virus, C, parasite, D, bacterium.
I think it'd be a protozoan, right?
It's actually a virus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What question
Number
are we on?
5. What's that, Bryce?
What question are we on? I'm like lost.
We are on number, well, we just finished number 4, a disease-causing agent.
Oh, all right.
You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So number 5 goes to Caitlin Lamb. E. coli is a type of A, B, C, or D?
D.
D is correct. Good job. Number 6. Trichonellia is a type of A, protozoan, B, virus, C, parasite, D, bacterium. Vern. Burn. See, not here? He is here. Okay, I will be coming back around to you. Vern, what is the answer? Are you not talking today? All right, well, I'll come back.
Hello?
Yes, Vern.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my mic wasn't at my mouth.
Okay.
Didn't notice that one.
All right, so Trichonellia is a type of A, protozoan, B, virus, C, parasite, D, bacterium. What is
I
it?
said
What'd you say?
trick is
Nelia?
trick is the parasite.
Yes, good job. Okay, number 7 is gonna go to Matt, then Mackenzie, then Justin. So, Nick, this actually goes to Nick. Hepatitis A is a type of what? You can put it in the chat if you're not going to speak, but I need a response.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh God.
Do you want options?
I don't even know what you said.
Okay, so for number 8, reactions to illness causing bacteria, is it A, B, C, or D?
We were on the one above that.
Didn't I answer that one? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't know.
Okay, Nick, listen to this one. Sorry. Hepatitis A is a type of A, protozoan, B, virus, D, parasite, D, bacterium.
You said D twice.
I said B, virus, or D, bacterium.
You mean C? Right.
Can someone answer this question?
You just said A, B, D.
Isn't it virus?
Yes, thanks, Bryce. Okay, number 8, reactions to illness causing bacteria, A, B, C, or D. This one goes to Matt. Mackenzie, you're up after that. Let me read it again just in case you weren't with me. Reactions to illness causing bacteria, is that A, B, C, or D? Mackenzie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was Matt's. Oh.
Oh,
okay.
well, Matt, sorry, Matt didn't answer it, so I was going to.
Oh, I thought you meant I was the question after. I'm sorry.
I did, but then he didn't answer. So, do you know number 8?
Is it all of the above?
Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay, Justin, then Caitlin, then Carson. Okay, so the next question is, which of the following is the lowest risk of foodborne illness? Justin.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with A because honestly, everything else
Yep, that's the right answer. All right, Caitlin Wood, you're up next.
What was the answer? My computer was like glitching out.
All right, here. Hopefully it won't glitch. A was number 9.
I had it right.
Okay. All right. So the most common symptom of a foodborne illness are blank. A, B, C, or D. Caitlin Wood.
I think I put B.
It's actually D, vomiting, diarrhea, and stomach cramps. Number 11 goes to Carson. I'll give you the choices. Symptoms of most foodborne illnesses. A, appear within a few hours and last less than 1 day. B, appear within a day or two and last a few days. C, appear within a week or two and last a few days. D, appear within 30 days and last a few weeks.
I wasn't too sure between like between A and B, so I'm pretty sure I picked B for that one, I think.
Yep, that's correct. Good job. Okay, Bryce, you are the next one, bud. When you are in doubt about the safety of food, would you A, B, C, or D?
I said D.
D. Good. Here's a little saying. The saying is when in doubt, throw it out. So that's something you should remember. All right, so Jacob, you are up next, and then I'm going to go back to Matt. So Jake, this is your question. For mild symptoms of foodborne illness, is it A, B, C, or D? That's Jacob's question.
Say that again.
For mild symptoms of foodborne illness, is it A, B, C, or D?
C.
It actually is B. Drink lots of fluid and rest. Okay, going back to Matt. Symptoms of severe foodborne illnesses are A, B, C, or D. This is for Matt Shaw. Okay, so I called on you twice and you haven't responded. All right, going back to the top. Allie, you're up. Symptoms of severe foodborne illnesses are A, B, C, or D?
I said C.
Okay, so it's actually A, fever, blood spots and stool, dehydration, dizziness. All right, we're on the homeward slide. Okay, this goes to Brianna. Double vision, inability to swallow, and difficulty speaking are symptoms of what?
Oh, I wasn't sure on this one, so I picked B.
It's actually botulism. C. Good try, though.
Okay.
Zach, you're the next one. You should file a report of a foodborne illness if the food A, B, C, or D.
D.
D. Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes. I just looked at something really quick. Okay. Dakota, which of the following is the correct sequence of the food chain? I'm going to ask you a different one because I'm not going to read all this. So Caitlin Lamb, I'm going to ask you this question, and Dakota, I'll give you the next one. So Caitlin Lamb, which of the following is the correct sequence of the food chain? A, B, C, or D?
Is it C?
Yes, it is. Good job. Okay, Dakota. Safe use of pesticides is a responsibility of A, food processor, B, food producer, C, consumer, or D, all of the above. Safe use of pesticides is a responsibility of A, food processor, B, food producer, C, consumer, or D, all of the above.
It'd be the producer.
Yes, thank you. Okay, Vern. The government agency that regulates food advertising is A, B, C, or D?
What's A and B?
A is Department of Agriculture and B is Federal Trade Commission.
I think I'll guess C.
Okay, the answer is B, Federal Trade Commission. And number 20, let's go with McKinsey. The government agency that inspects fish products is the what?
I kind of forgot this one. Is it EPA? I don't know.
Nope,
I forgot.
It's D, NMFS.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So awesome. Now, Carson, I know you were a little confused. Then I wanted you to turn it in. So all of you that had them out, go ahead and turn the contaminators in, please. Okay, I have something for us to do for the last couple minutes. So what I want you to do after you turn in that assignment is go to your live stream in Google Classroom. I'm going to show it to you because I'm not sure you guys know where it is, but I know some of you do. Okay, so you go to Google Classroom, and there should be a section that says Stream up at the top. So you hit Stream, and then I want you to go where it says Solve the Outbreak and click on that. Okay, and it should bring up a CDC little game of some sorts. Okay, so Brianna or Mackenzie, do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so click on level 1, and you're going to get a bunch of options. I want you to go to the option that says midterm. What does it say? It says midterm. Shoot, I had it here. Hold on. Midterm. Here it is. It says sugar muffins. Where is it? Anyway, I'll show it to you because it's in here. I just didn't. It's all the way at the end here. It is called Midterm Revenge, and I want you to start it, okay? And I want you to go through the investigation, and they're gonna tell you a little bit about it, and you pick one of these answers, and you keep moving forward to find out what got all these people sick, okay? And I want you to do it. If you figure it out, put it in the chat, and I'll dismiss you. But you need to figure out what the answer is, and then I'll dismiss you from class, okay? So go through that, figure it out, and then put in the chat what it is. Like what caused the problem.
You said it was the Midwest one?
It's the midterm revenge, all the way at the very end. It's all, you got to keep scrolling that way. Not food poisoning. It's the midterm revenge. Did anybody find it yet? So like I was showing you when I was presenting my screen to you guys.
Oh no, I found it. I thought that was, I was guessing it was like the answer or whatever for what was the problem.
Okay. Yeah, you got to go through the case and figure out what is causing it. It'll tell you. That's what I was looking for. Oh.
What are we trying to figure out again?
You're trying to figure out what is causing people to get sick. Zach, did you figure it out?
The sickness or the way that they got sick?
The way that they got sick by going through all the clues and figuring it out.
All right.
Okay. Can you tell me what it was? It is, Jacob, it's the one called Midterm Revenge. It's on the very far end of the page. It should tell you at the very end like what caused it. It should be like, you know, you'll have your shield of completion, and then up at the top it'll say what caused the illness. Yes, Brianna, goodbye. I'll see you next week. Mackenzie, I'll see you next week. Good job. Carson, Good job. I hope you went all the way through it and just didn't piggyback. Bye, Dakota. See you next week. Bye, Caitlin. Thanks for tuning in today. Oh, Matt Shaw, you've a reckoned. That's the first I've heard from you. I called on you like 4 or 5 different times in class today. Would you like to tell me why you didn't respond before you leave? Guess not. Oh, Zach, you guys are good. Yep.
Are we supposed to do the monkey bread assignment?
Oh, shoot. I meant to talk about that. I screwed up. I think I might have. No, maybe I didn't. I don't know. But I was supposed to assign it. I completely forgot in 5th hour. And so then I just decided not to assign it this week. So if you notice, I have the deadline for next week, Friday. So I'm not even going to talk about that till next week. So no, you don't have to get that in.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, no problem. All right, Bryce, we'll see you next time. Allie, thanks for tuning me in. Vern, thanks for tuning me in finally.
Finally.
Yeah. I called on you a few times during class today and you didn't respond.
I was sleeping.
Well, you're not
I'm
supposed to be
kidding.
sleeping.
I'm kidding. Actually, was there anything I missed last time?
Yes, you miss something every time you don't come.
Actually, that was my first time. Okay, I tried my best. Like
That is your first time. That's true.
I was 90% asleep, and my hand was like moving. Like I would be awake for a minute, and I would try to like get to your classroom in that minute,
Justin.
and I would just.
Well, here's a thought. Get out of bed. Go get something in your gut, and then come to class.
Okay.
Who is talking to you?
What?
Who are you talking to?
No, wait. Nobody, bye.
Justin, let's see. Okay, that sounds good to me. Bye. Jake, are you still there? Jacob?
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Did you figure it out?
I had to restart it. I got 900 out of 1,500. 150, I mean.
Okay. Well, the cause was the neurovirus.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, we'll check you next time. Thanks for tuning in today.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.